we see a very slight change in temperature, and that is really affecting the diversity of fish species, the invertebrate and the mammal and the marine environment.
Another impact is the increase in the intensity and the frequency of what we call extreme events. And we've seen that recently when we see these storms coming in, so they come at a much more violent way. And so climate change is expected to increase those impacts.
Rising seas, shifting temperatures. The impacts of climate change ripple through our delicate ecosystems. In the Arabian Gulf, along the shores of Ras Al Khaimah, a delicate marine ecosystem stands sentinel against the relentless tides. Can the mangroves of Ras Al Khaimah withstand the relentless force of change? The answers lie at the heart of this extraordinary ecosystem.
So it is a unique ecosystem, arid zone. The thing it make it unique, the Arabian Gulf in general has a very high productivity. Therefore, you see the productivity of the marine environment in the Arabian Gulf is so high. We have a good biodiversity of fish species, finfish species. And we have different ecosystem like the seagrass bed and the mangrove ecosystem, the coral. Those are unique ecosystem in the Gulf, and Ras Al Khaimah has about 60 to 65 kilometers in the southern part of the Arabian Gulf. It has a very clean water and a very diverse marine species.
The mangroves in Ras Al Khaimah actually have several what we call ecosystem services. For example, one of them is they improve the water quality because what they do, they trap pollutants in their sediments. Also, they uptake some nutrients like, for example, nitrogen, phosphorus. It protects us from major surges in the sea when there's a storm surge. Because the mangroves have thick canopy and they have very solid root system, they are able to retard the impact of storm surges. So they protect coastal communities from these storms.
Our oceans, the lifeblood of our planet, are facing rising temperatures fueled by a changing climate, leaving their mark from open seas to coastal waters. Warming waters disrupt vital ecosystems, threatening the survival of countless species and the livelihoods of those who depend on the sea.
Well, in general, we see slight change in temperature. That is really affecting the diversity of fish. When I say affecting the diversity of fish, because in the marine ecosystem, it is a complete integrated system between fish species, the invertebrate, and the mammal and the marine environment, and they are all linked together. We have been noticing there is a slight change on the flowering of the mangrove and the turtle nesting. It has been delayed a little bit. Noticing dead coral reef that could be related to the increase in water temperature.
Another aspect is what we call the water acidity, because the increased level in CO2, the seawater will absorb that CO2 and becomes more acidic. So this is quite harmful actually to marine life. For example, the coral reefs. So there will be an impact on both the temperature and also the acidity. So when you have, for example, green areas or have wetlands like the mangroves, they tend to reduce temperature probably by maybe 3-4 degrees, which is quite substantial, make a big difference. If you look at the mangrove here in Ras Al Khaimah, they are within a city essentially, and so we need to protect them.
In Al Muzahmi protected area, one of the wetland protected area in Ras Al Khaimah, we set up a nursery for mangrove. And in this nursery, you will see 2 years old mangrove plant, Avicennia marina. Well, here you see in the protected area, some of the mangrove tree we planted about 5 years ago, and they are almost now 1.5 meters in their size. And about a month ago, we planted some mangrove, and they are almost 90% successfully growing. And we hope within 5 years, you will see this mangrove really same size as the one we planted 5 years ago.
The success of the mangrove nursery offers a blueprint for coastal communities worldwide, proof that investment in research, innovation, and the power of nature can turn the tide against the challenges of climate change. Yet, this is not solely a story of experts and institutions. True lasting change begins with us, in classrooms, in homes, in the hearts and minds of the next generation.
I think the local communities can play a very important role here. And one aspect is they need to be aware of really what's the value of these ecosystem services. I mean, what these ecosystems provide to us. At the end of the day, people have to be aware that we need these ecosystem services, or ecosystem in general, and therefore they need to work on this and improve their knowledge about it and share that information with other people.
So I think those young people, they should be more attractive to marine life, either by focusing in different group, marine turtle or mangrove, fishes, as I said, chemistry of the water, the physical oceanography. So it depends on their interests, but they can really protect their future if they work together.